So, and all of that stuff, St. August was dead. I put that with the Honda. I put that with what had happened. And then we go to the 111. Right here. And I'm going to put this as the 111. So, and I'm going to put this in with my a cut above situation. What more did I want? After all, I had been given the very information of what was in my the very information I thought would be make me whole. Above all, I wanted to extradicate this terrible shame of being deflected, alienated, or as in others perhaps I should have exited at all. This is why I don't have. I now realize I don't include my website in email in my email to Ben. It was only so that he could see that my motives wasn't mercenary. See, I see that. I say that I am a real person with a full, rich life and a family of my own. I wasn't just the product of some random mornings in Philadelphia. Possibly one among many things, such mornings during where he masturbated in a cup, and tucking in his shirt pockets and a few dollars in return to class. Oh my God, I remember that. Didn't masturbate into the cup. I then why is all this underneath the bathroom? I'm telling you, that town was weird. It was good. It was good. I understood that it was a part of I understood that it was that he didn't want to think about something that was seemingly that was killed, that was a successful, adequate, fatherly gentleman. I would also realize that I had become a donor under a cloak of secrecy in a thick vial of anatomy that had been persuasive in 1961 or 96 but it goes into injection situation, the II of a 96, because they wound up doing that. It had only been 9 years since Watson was a crick, and we put that into the cricket situation that was discovered in DNA. I thought that it was a vital future in which would be a possible split of a plastic vial of to discover one's genetic heritage that would only stuff into science fiction. It's like dealing with liquid plastic. So with the italic of it, the rich life would have been Bill's Cafe on the 111, which I got right. And then rich, refilled, I had coffee, I'm homeless. But it would have been like a B, right? Because it goes and reaches over. Um, and they try to put that probably into a big rib cut from back in the day. A rape, a stealing, a robbery, like Cooper, Mini Cooper. Here. A fill. Can I get a refill? Stop. Right. Full comma. Right. Full comma would have been a lobster. I would see that as a lobster if you were to spell it out. So that's where it's at, because it's a masturbated into a cup. We had that. Matt had that in his bathroom. Yeah, and that's where it was at. Oh, I need to get a haircut. I need to get my hair cleaned. I get so irritated because I had to spend money. Did it change? But that's where it's at. I need to get a haircut. My hair is dirty. It's old. I need to buzz my hair. I feel like getting wild at my roots. So, and that's where it's at. I need to clean my hair. Wash it multiple times, I think. Have somebody wash it, scrub it. Scrub the ground. And then we're going to go into besides the 110 of it, right? So we got that. We got the C's. We got the C's candy. We got the Tahoe Joe's. That's next to it. And then we go one more time into $46. And it's not open anywhere. It goes into the donor and dissemination of the obstetrician knows that the husband is not the father of the newborn child. It was dishonest and illegal for him to claim the husband has been on has been on the father of a birth certificate. Well known, respect Arthur. In fraternity insists that underneath a white lie is kindly humane act. He wrote, it is a violation of burning falling leaves onto the street as they are scattered onto the neighbor's lawn. It is a type of offensive to go it is type of offensive to which the good accomplished completely neutralized infraction of the law. One day on my birth, my father's name was entered on a birth certificate. Dearest darling, now that we would be no question he was the father. It was long been that it's been hard or barred. It had been barred. Okay, barred goes into with what you see on the air conditioning of the building. Okay, you get that with like the Manteca Police. The word barred is on the word Manteca Police. You get 1914 on it. So 14 is my California ID. Last two. But then you get the barred. You get bars situation. Okay. His name was whose name was the ultimate documentary document in the identity of a white lie, that kindly, no humane act, no different from burning falling leaves in the street. Now we get that underneath the ground with an arson on the Thomas, right? Case that had to go and be put into a San Francisco currency of a chronicle, so to speak. That never got news, right? So underneath the 46 was where we're at right now, okay? And it's my first time reading this book, so you get the principle and I'm just gonna read one page, right? And I'm like this. I scattered, right? I scattered myself. But it's a cliff note. Like I just don't want to be followed. I just need a fucking credit card. Because it takes two on this one. A simple discovery, or a principle often used of the theoretical psychics of an OSAM's razor, attributed to have been the 14th century logician of whose it was in the Bears. Mind you, that goes the Bears. The principle holds the entireties that should be multiplied, necessarily later redefined later refined by Sir Isaac Newton, who wrote the principle of the mathematical we are unlimited causes that of the natural things that are both such true and the sufficient to explain their appearances. So in the next paragraph, going into the next paragraph, and this is my first time reading this book, I want to skin this inheritance. We're going to go to the last paragraph of what's in the Bible. And it's Danny and Michael and how they separate themselves. Well, they have to separate themselves, but they come together every 1,300 years, right? In the Bible. So, Michael had raised the principle of Occam's razor to me in the earlier in my struggle to raise what happened to my parents had known. He told me in a popular follow-up statement in the Occam's reality of what is real. When you have completed theories that made the exact same predictions, predictions, the simplifier one is the better. I'm a realist in a notion at first. Dash hyphen, right? A tray, a gurney, right? A reflectivity, self-protective. Nothing about my discovery was simple. And and for a while, it was felt safer. We've been 9 stories about deception, cover-up, intrigue, since these felt closer to shock and my experience. The significant period eventually came to a key component, my arrival at resting place. Narrative of sorts, trusting narratives as I become the likeliest story and simple explanation of my pilgrimage. So, hold on,